Alright, making a video. Response video to Professor Anton again, and to be serious this time. Really, I don't get this argument, and maybe I'll just read Professor Anton's comment on my video, and maybe go from there. But to be serious is arguing that there's some sort of point here to perpetuating this argument in some other kind of context, and I don't think any kind of context is going to fix it. So, Professor Anton, good grief, why don't you just try to state honestly and clearly what you think my position is rather than cite little snippets out of context? Look, I play half your fucking video. I mean, this is so annoying, little snippets out of context. The entire context of your video was right there in front of everybody. I mean, this is just such bullshit. I spend a fucking 40 minutes explaining exactly what I think you're saying and exactly why I think it's crap. I've made the accusation you're inventing a new religion. You're just saying that, yes, all the God stuff of mission statement, of purpose, of, yes, consciousness is special and we're in God's image. We're the universe reflecting on the universe and telling us we're great. All that crap is religion. And all you're saying is, let's just get rid of the old, chauvinistic, racist, slave-owning God and have this new wonder God who just pets us on the head and says, good little human, be little stoic little humans and play the little stupid game. Get all caught up in your silly desires and your cravings and your, let's see how many potato chips I can shove in my mouth in an hour. Let's see how many whores I can fuck tonight. I mean, come on, Professor. I've made it quite clear what I think you're doing. You're selling, I've called it snake oil. I've called it phantasmagorical. I mean, I've made it clear. You're just putting lipstick on the pig. I've used all these metaphors to explain exactly what you're doing. I've talked about it. You're a psychologist, not a philosopher. You're explaining to people how they can contextualize their existence to make it more fun. And that's all you're doing. You're making excuses for shit. There's shit on the floor. You're trying to cover it up. You're trying to shove it under the rug. Okay? Out of sight, out of mind. Because it feels better that way. It's more fun to live that way. I mean, I have made it as clear can be what I think you're doing, and you're doing it quite deliberately, and you're doing it manipulatively, okay? Because you claim you want this honest conversation, yet you do not participate in an honest conversation. Look at all the snarky comments from people who will not, in good faith, attempt to explain my position at all. Well, here, go look at the snarky comments on To Be Serious video or your videos. So that's just bullshit, okay? Snarky comments, too bad. Yeah, we have to live with that on the internet. Not my fault, not your fault. It's just the reality. People are stupid motherfucking pieces of shit. Yeah, they comment like morons. If people genuinely disagree, there is no harm in making sure that you're not attacking a position not held, right? Yeah, exactly. And I've made the point. We've made the point in the interviews and all the other stuff we've done and all the other conversations we've had. And you can keep saying it. Somehow I haven't addressed what I think you're doing, and I haven't stated what I think you're doing. And where's your response? Has there ever been a response to any of these pointed accusations? I pointed them and pulled the trigger right in your face. Okay? You're playing psychology games. You're not talking the truth. Okay? Because you're just basically saying we can't know the truth. And why are you saying it? You're just walking right into the science laboratory. They've identified the chemical. They have a picture of it up on the wall. And you're saying we don't know anything about that chemical. And you're just saying it, okay? I mean, I can prove you're wrong. We do understand. We do know. All right? The questions, all the meaningful questions have been answered. And all you're doing is searching for any place you can run to say, look, there's something we don't know. And so now you've gone down all the way back to the Big Bang and said, well, why are we here? Why are we here? Why does it matter? Why is there a universe at all? Why is there a universe at all? And so now we're going to hang up on a fact that is completely irrelevant to our origins, how we know we got here, how we know our consciousness evolved, that none of that stuff was pushed by some finger of intelligence. None of this was initiated. This isn't an experiment that some brilliant intelligence out in the universe somewhere does. I'll let animals eat each other for 4 billion years until they engineer themselves into watching American Idol on their glow in the dark Into watches. And I'll call that a grand accomplishment. I'm God. I initiated this brilliant fucking spectacle of shit. Come on. What is this crap? And again, like I said, that's all you're doing, though. You're looking for God. You're hunting for Him. You're searching for Him desperately. So let's hear it. Or please, no offense, just go away and bother someone else. Look, I'm not bothering you, asshole. You're making public videos on the goddamn internet, spouting a goddamn stupid, idiotic fucking philosophy, and now you're saying I'm somehow trespassing because I'm saying, you know what, that guy's full of fucking shit. I don't have a right to do that? That's somehow a trespass against you? Well, fuck you. God damn it. That's just bullshit. I think what you're saying is dangerous. I think what you're saying is totally destructive to any honest evaluation of what it is to be a human being on this fucking, space meteor. You're denying the truth. You're obscuring the truth. We've had this argument goes way back. You keep talking about this ambiguity, like somehow we don't know what the truth is. That somehow it's all out in the fog, and we don't have any, fog goggles, and we can't see anything. We can't tell whether we should pet the cat or kick the cat. We can't tell. And yeah, we can tell. We can understand the commodities of this machine, of this mechanism. We can understand the things that are valuable and the things that aren't, the things that are productive in the long term, the things that aren't. We understand the difference between short-term gain and long-term gain. We can understand all that shit. Nobody wants to deal with the truth it reveals, but we can definitely understand it. We can see it, and we can say the words, I understand it. All right, now I'm going to commentate on it, and you're going to keep trying to say that everybody else is the one. No, it's not. You're not talking from real conflict. You're talking from ignorance. You don't really understand what I'm saying. Bullshit. Yeah. No sale, fella. You can't get away with that. You can't make 15-minute videos and then tell me I don't understand what you're saying. No, I can see what you're doing. So yeah, you're not going to get away with that crap. Sorry. Alright, well here's his comment on To Be Serious's video. It'd be really nice if we could just get along and da-da-da-da-da, but it's just not in the cards. And like I said, you can see it in our conversation, in our interviews. I'm talking about what the reality of the context of our existence is. I'm talking about the chemistry, the physics, and the biology, and you're off talking about how great it is we're pondering the universe. We're pondering what it is to be alive. Like somehow that's gold. That somehow that's a diamond in the universe. I pondered my existence. So fucking what? Yeah, what? How does that pay the bills? How does that pay the rent? No, it doesn't. Alright. I think I understand, as your comment makes sense to me. Okay, well, I guess I'll read the comment. If you add to me at the end of that doesn't make sense. Oh, this is Professor Anton's doesn't make sense video, which didn't make any sense to me. Sorry. Yeah, it really didn't make any sense. We're supposed to be saying I don't understand rather than you don't make any fucking sense. So if I hear some religious babbly person say some kind of crock full of shit bullshit, I'm supposed to say I don't understand. I'm not supposed to say you're full of shit. And then by to be serious standard, I'm supposed to read Book of Mormon and every other wacky little book of babble, before I can have authenticity in stating what I'm saying the truth is. I don't have to account for Professor Bibble Babble. Alright, I really don't. I don't have to read his book of Bibble Babble. to sit there and say there is no God, and there certainly is no God who moved from, New Jersey to California and found gold in them there hills, or whatever the fuck he did, and then decided to screw his 10-year-old daughter. I really don't have to account for that philosophy. Sorry. Not my job. If you can't paraphrase the brilliance, you got this Nobel Prize brilliance sitting out there, and you can't even paraphrase what the fuck the point is. Sorry, that sounds like a cop out to me. That's what that sounds like, a cop out. All right, so to be serious, this video. Okay, so this is Professor Anton's. No, that's my video again. Well, it's got to be here somewhere, but I played her damn video regarding debate on YouTube. Maybe this is it. Yeah, now we got it. Alright. Thanks. I don't know why he's thanking her. I think Gary and I have tried. That's right. Look, we've done 2 interviews. I'm all for talking to death. So I will talk forever. So I'm not against talking about it, but what do you really want from me? Am I really supposed to reduce myself to a 5-year-old and engage in a conversation about how it is theoretically possible that some lunatic is hearing the voice of God and God says, go build a teepee in Minnesota? I mean, come on. Watch our attempt at dialogue in there. Watch our attempts at dialogue in there. I have stated his position clearly. Yeah, no, you haven't stated crap. You haven't accounted for any of my position clearly. I mean, beyond the point that, we do have an irreconcilable difference. You're desperately trying to defend human existence, and I'm quite, I think, reasonably pointing out there's nothing to defend. And what I think is wrong with it. I have in other videos as well. In your video, you called us flukists, and implied that we are somehow extreme, and that our extremism puts us in the same camp with Jerry Falwell and, Fred Popoff or something. I mean, fuck you for that. He has never responded to those critiques. Well, I don't know how you can say that. That's just, you want me to replay the videos and then you can complain again that I took you out of context when I'm playing your video with me commentating and then commentating on my commentary of your video or whatever it requires, and I'll point out every time I point out exactly and I respond directly to anything you say and everything you say. Never stated what my position is without pretentious mockery and attributing all kinds of belief and ideas that I do not hold. Well, I'm sorry, Professor. I mean, if you can't just say I'm an atheist, then you have to accept some of that critique. Well, then what the fuck are you? Alright? I mean, you either believe in intelligent design or you don't believe in intelligent design. You can't play some kind of middle of the road. Alright? It just doesn't work that way. It's a gladiator war, okay? Just you never deal with the biology. You never deal with the subject of evolution. That's what evolution creates. Alright? It's an arena. It's a gladiator war. Now explain to me where there's intelligence revealed in the war dynamic, in the rules of the war game. You show me where intelligence has said, hey, wait a minute, that's not fair. Hey, wait a minute, that's not fair. Show me the Marquis of Queenberry rules that are being applied by the intelligence to make sure it's a good game and that the good gladiators win. And that it isn't just Tyrannosaurus wars, and now intelligent Tyrannosauruses. Show me. Show me one piece of evidence in the biology that demonstrates something aberrant from the crudest cause and effect mechanism. Show me Thunderdome, from the movie. Thunderdome actually has more civilized rules in that arena than in this natural arena. It's a nice suggestion, but it likely will not happen. Best to you. Yeah, well, whatever. It just doesn't matter. I mean, one way or the other. I'm going to make arguments defending what I'm saying is the truth, and I'll defend it against all comers. And if somebody can bring an argument that has something to do with something besides my personal integrity, or my argument style, or my personality, that would be really cool. But no, so far I haven't heard anything anywhere close to that. I mean, one guy tells me that God existed before the existence of time. So God didn't even exist in a place where thoughts, ideas or concepts flowed through his brain. And that somehow we're made in his image. And does that make any sense to you? We're made in the image of something that doesn't actually think and feel. Or have a penis. It's a little hard for me to see that's like saying that, that's like us, raising goldfish, and one of them hatches a baby, and we just say, I impregnated her. Her name is Mary, and I made her in the image of me. I mean, if God did that bad a job, he created a fish and called it in his image. It's pretty fail God. Well, anyway, I don't even want to get into this because it's just I'm so sick of just defenses for nonsense. It's a 2,000-year-old fable, all right, that declares us more than greasy, intelligent grease on planet Earth. Intelligent fungus, intelligent bacteria, intelligent mechanism that replicates DNA. We're intelligent mechanism that replicates DNA. But that's what everything on this planet is. It's a DNA replicator. That's what it is. That's what it is. Fundamentally. That's what we are. Fundamentally. The intelligence is incidental, just like the number of teeth in a Tyrannosaurus's mouth is incidental to what the thing is doing, which is spreading its DNA on the surface of a planet. That's what we're doing here. That's why we're here, and that's why we have a consciousness, and there's no other reason, there's no other agenda. It's not to contemplate the fucking universe, and even if that's, we are in fact doing it, who cares? You've got to explain to me why that should somehow, I should be horny for self-contemplation. I can see that I am one grain of sand on a giant beach. Oh, how cool is that? Oh, that's right, it's not cool at all. Yeah, it doesn't do a damn thing for me. How do I serve that up on my dinner table and eat it? Yeah, that's right, I don't bother. So anyway, I'm just so sick of this fucking accusation that I have somehow cheated you people out of a fucking argument. It's just that, and I'm not supposed to be offended. I'm not supposed to be pissed off. I'm not supposed to be emotional. Oh, right, these assholes are insulting me, and I'm supposed to just take their shit? No, I'm going to say, who the fuck are you? What qualifies you? Oh, you have a Book of Mormon. Oh, that's what qualifies you. Sir James Wacky Pants told you in your own ear. He whispered in your own ear from his dead grave that you're doing the right thing, defending the Babel. I mean, this is what? Again, I'm supposed to sit there and do anything else but mock this and attack this and say this is such goddamn bullshit? I mean, why don't you just make holy Twinkies now? Let's make a holy Twinkie. We'll anoint each other with our holy Twinkie. Let's come up with all kinds of silly rituals for your new religion. The bopping of the Twinkie. All praise the pink balloon. Fuck this. Alright, anyway. Silly people. Fuck.